Hey everybody, and happy holidays, happy new year, depending on when you're watching this video. I'm bringing you today the forecast for the month of January 2018. We're in a new year, this is so exciting. And for this month's forecast, I decided I was going to use the Harry Potter tarot deck that I acquired last year. I'm so happy to have this deck in my collection, and I haven't used it yet for a forecast video, so I thought this was perfect. I just was watching the Harry Potter marathon on TV over the holidays, and so I had Harry Potter on the brain, so that's why I'm using it for the forecast this month. So let me begin with our first card. And this is our anchor card, our past card, things we're bringing forward into the month of January, things that have already started, things that are going to be an asset to us or a blessing to us. And I have drawn the Seven of Cups. And so what we see in this version, the Harry Potter version, is we see Professor Trelawney's teacups, the ones that she does her tea leaf readings with. And Professor Trelawney was known to see kind of doom and gloom in almost every reading or premonition she gets. She's kind of a doom seer, soothsayer, I guess. And we all know that that's not always true. Her predictions are not always accurate, and so this card is kind of representing that things are not as they seem. So if we're thinking about this in terms of bringing something forward into the month, we might have a lot of options before us. We might see many different things, many different possibilities, which can be a really good thing. So for those of you who are seeing many options, many possibilities, even if you're feeling a bit overwhelmed, this isn't a bad thing. It's just about kind of narrowing it down. It's better to have too many options than not enough. But for others, this might be, we can turn a negative into a positive here and say that if you are kind of feeling hopeless or focusing only on the negative, that's not the truth. You're kind of seeing an illusion. There's some deception in that. What you think, feel, see isn't what actually is. So to take some solace in that it's just an illusion, it's not the truth, it's a glamour, it's fake, and to see that as a positive thing. So yeah, this is our first card. This is what we're starting off with, that things are not as they seem, and that is a good thing. And that for some of us, it might be many possibilities that we're seeing or many options, and that is also a good thing. Now the second card I drew, now this is our challenger card. These are obstacles in our path or things we need to be aware of, or things that hurdles we may have to cross in order to get through the month with success. And I have drawn the Six of Cups in reverse. So let me just flip this card upright for a second so you can kind of see. So what we see is a potion surrounded by like little shot glasses, I guess. And if you probably can't read it, but the tag on the potion is the Felix Felicis potion. So Harry Potter fans will know that I believe it was in the Order of the Phoenix. This was the good luck potion that Harry came across, and at first he tricked Ron, kind of gave him a placebo, made him think that he was taking the Felix Felicis potion so that he could win the Quidditch match, but he won all on his own. He didn't need the potion at all. In fact, he didn't take it at all. He only thought he did. And then Harry takes it in order to seek out some information and fulfill Dumbledore's request to get that missing memory of Tom Riddle. And so he figured it out. So the Felix Felicis potion is one that gives you good luck. It puts you in the right place at the right time. It makes it hard. You can't make mistakes. It's just gives you that confidence and assurance that everything's going to work out perfectly. And so, but this came up as a challenger card this month. So I feel like maybe there's a few of us out there who are kind of feeling like, you know, especially if we're feeling the negativity or that, you know, things just aren't working out or everything seems really dark and gloomy. We're kind of hoping for this magic potion to come along and get us out of it, or we just need a bit of good luck. Maybe we're just feeling, or we're projecting our experiences, or we're casting a blame, or we're looking for a scapegoat that things are not going well because of something else, something outside of ourselves. And if we only had that good luck or a change of fortune or that magic spell or that magic charm, we could turn things around and everything would be wonderful and great. And again, let's go back. That's an illusion. That's not what's really happening. That's just how you're thinking. And that mode of thinking is your obstacle for the month of January. Okay, so how do we overcome this obstacle? Well, the third card is the Seven of Wands, and in this deck it's labeled Bravery and symbolized, representing the card. This card is Severus Snape, and what a brave man he was, wasn't he? He did a lot of things not because he wanted to, but because he had to. So this is reminding us, I feel like, to be a lot like Snape, to do what's needed, to be brave, to have courage, to do the things we might not want to do because they're scary or they're hard or uncomfortable. And it's a reminder that courage is not being fearless, not the absence of fear, but doing it in spite of fear. If that makes sense. So our way to overcome this mode of thinking is to take action, to be brave, to step outside our comfort zone, to take responsibility, to be accountable for our own actions instead of trying to cast blame on something else, bad luck or what have you. It's not bad luck. You are in control. Just have the courage to step outside and make changes and do what you need to do to make positive changes in your life, even though they're uncomfortable, even though they're scary, even though you don't want to do them. You're going to find that in the end that it was the best thing you could have done. So be brave, be strong, have courage. Don't be afraid of judgments. I mean, Snape took a lot of judgment, especially from his students, but they didn't know the whole story. They didn't know what was really going on. So just keep that in mind. Do what you need to do. Don't be afraid. It's all going to work out if you have courage and strength. Okay, and then as per new tradition, I have drawn a card from the Good Tarot. And no joke, again, I always seem to get the perfect card. Don't ask me how it happens, it just does. Appreciate the synchronicity. Our affirmation this month is no joke. It is the Fool. So how perfect. So this card is kind of neat because it's kind of saying, like, this mode of thinking with the illusions and looking for the magic potions, the good luck that's going to turn things around for us. I mean, Ron did it. All he needed to do was believe that he could, and he did, right? He didn't need the potion. And so to be brave, and that's what the Fool is. It's like, stop being foolish, but take the more positive qualities of the Fool and be brave and know that whatever happens was meant to happen, that you need to release your expectations and just accept whatever comes as an adventure. So I will read from the book. here is your affirmation for January from the Fool. I know that a spiritual approach rarely appears logical and sometimes even seems impractical. Yes, as brave things often do, right? However, when this card appears, I can take a risk and trust that with faith, anything is possible. Yes, yes. The invisible realms will reveal each step along the way. I am meant to experience this regardless of where I travel. This is a time when I'm learning that I am a spiritual being having a human experience. Yes, and the only way to have a human experience is to step outside your comfort zone, have courage, be brave, with no expectations. Just be ready for an adventure. Wherever you go is where you're meant to be. So that is your reading for January. Happy New Year, everybody. And until next time, stay shiny and keep sparkling. Bye.